guys, thanks for joining me today on my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's a video I've been wanting to make for a little while now. It's going to be talking about aging and discrimination in the beauty community, particularly in the mature beauty community. I also had an incident at Sephora that I wanted to share with you as well. So if you want to know more about what I'm speaking about, keep on watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on today's topic. This all came to light when I watched a video from a YouTuber by the name of Risa Does Makeup. I will leave the link to the video down below. And when I saw her video, which she's younger than I am, but still considered, you know, 35 and up, 40 and up, you know, more in the mature YouTube community. But when I saw her video, she talked a lot about makeup brands that are not real welcoming to older women. They do not really share an interest in PR, in a lot of the fancy trips that you see on the internet where the brands will send beauty influencers on trips to get them excited about their new launch, their new products. You don't really see anyone above the age of 35, nor at the launch parties and things like that. So she brought up her thoughts about why this is, and you know, that we as a mature community definitely suffer in that we are very, very much overlooked. So after I saw that video, it reminded me of an incident that I had at Sephora a little while back. And that incident has bugged me so badly to this day. So with watching Risa's video, and that got it stirring a little bit, made me think of the incident I'm going to share with you. And then just the other day, I watched Melissa, and I will link her channel down below as well. She did a short video on this topic of discrimination and overlooking by the beauty brands to mature women. So let's go ahead and get into this. When I was at Sephora one time, now number one things you want to know is I live in a big city, and this mall in particular is a big mall. And it has a Sephora in it, and it is a pretty busy Sephora. So I went one day. There was many things that I wanted to research and look at Sephora. I needed to do some color matching. I wanted to do some swatching, and I had full intention with a list of items I was going to purchase. Not that that really matters, but I want to make it very clear that I was not going in there, you know, window shopping. I was very much determined to buy a few items. I was just looking for, you know, a little bit of assistance with color matching. One item I remember was out of stock in a certain shade, so I was seeing if they had more in the back, you know, things like that. So when I went into this Sephora, it was pretty busy. I wouldn't say it was jam-packed busy, but it was pretty busy. And I went in there and I was, to say the least, completely overlooked. And by overlooked, I mean I would try to get someone's attention. They would smile, walk past me, and then assist someone that was much younger. And this didn't happen one time. This happened more times than I could count. I'm not kidding when I say this probably happened 10 to 15 times. And I was getting so frustrated. I felt so overlooked there, like I was just a window being looked through. I let you know as a side note that I spend a lot of money at Sephora, as a lot of people with YouTube channels do, to keep up on the latest greatest items. Plus obviously I have a love and a passion for makeup. So I actually am the VIB Rouge status, which is the highest status level you can have in their rewards program. And not only that, I'm Rouge status through next year. So what that means is I spend a hell of a lot of money at Sephora. As I'm standing there waiting for someone to assist me. All of the sales associates were walking past me. Some would walk past, smile, and then look over and ask a younger group of girls if they would like help. I kept, excuse me, I kept doing that several times, and I was so frustrated, and I felt like this old cow put out to pasture. I really, really did. I was so disgusted with why was I not receiving the attention that these younger gals were. Now, I thought to myself afterwards, at their age, at 18, 20, 22, 24, I didn't have hardly 2 dimes to rub together. So I really find it hard to believe that all these cute young little girls really have a lot of money to spend on makeup. I mean, I know I didn't at that age. Heck, I was busy trying to live, trying to get food on in my apartment. I was trying to make rent. I remember then I had kids, and all my money went to my children, and it wasn't until my kids are now grown that I'm able to buy some things for myself if I wanted. I certainly could afford more now than I could when I was in my early 20s. So I stood there in that Sephora being completely ignored for such a long time.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
And finally, I lost it. Finally, someone walks past me and I said, "Excuse me, I've been waiting. I'm a Sephora VIB Rouge member." I'm not that person that would do that. I mean, how weird is that? But I wanted to get across, I know about makeup, I understand makeup, I still wear makeup, and I need some help here. Why is it when you look at me, you immediately think, oh, she's not a customer, let's go with the young ones. I don't know. I can't help but think it has to do with a certain discrimination of us more mature women. Between the issue I had at Sephora and what I've been hearing lately on YouTube with the more mature community, I can't help but think that brands are focusing so much of their attention on the younger YouTubers and really just putting us out to pasture, frankly. And that makes me very sad, because I know there's many, many, many women out there that love makeup, enjoy putting on makeup. I know there's so many women that have such a passion like I do for makeup, and not including skincare. I mean, what better demographics to, focus on skincare but the aging woman? The aging woman that is willing to put in the time and the effort on skincare. I know for a fact I did not wear skincare when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I just did some moisturizer and called it a day. I didn't have any extra money for skincare. And it wasn't until now that I'm more mature and I'm starting to see the signs of aging that I'm realizing, oh boy, I better step up my game to skincare. And now I have this whole array of it. But I guarantee you, a 20-year-old, an average 20-year-old, 25-year-old, is not doing a lot of skincare. Good for them if they are. I mean, more power to them. Yay, I mean, I know I didn't. The majority, I think, is focused so much on the younger generation, and us in the more mature community really suffering in discrimination. I think that the makeup brands need to realize, similar to what fashion is, where you have the petite and the normal sizes, and they've left out the plus size woman. And it's only certain brands that really realize there's a market there for the plus size woman. And just because you're heavy doesn't mean you don't care about fashion. You're not going to walk around with a potato sack on all day. You want fashion. That's why certain companies that gear towards plus size are doing so well, because there's an industry for that. So just like with fashion, I feel beauty and makeup is the same way. There's definitely a market for younger generation and younger stuff. But you know what? That doesn't mean that when you get over the age of 40, 35, 50, whatever your age is, that all of a sudden you don't wear makeup anymore. That's not the way it is. That might have been the way it was back in the, 20s or 30s, maybe back then. I know my mom didn't really wear makeup, but I think that we've evolved so much. We've evolved with the internet and with YouTube in particular, that now women are learning how to do makeup better. And frankly, I think that that is the tool that they've been given to learn how to do it, get excited for it, and then go out and, wear this makeup. And I feel that the brands are so focused on the wrong demographics. I watch a lot of my favorite YouTubers that are younger, and I watch them go on those brand trips. And never once have I seen anyone over the age of 35 on one of those trips. Never once. Now, does makeup look maybe better on a younger face? Possibly. But I feel that you should, as a makeup brand, open your eyes. I would love to know the demographics of who is the VIB Rouge clients at Sephora. Who makes that high status at Sephora? I would like to know, besides, beauty influencers who probably do, and silly people like me. I would like to know, because I find it hard to believe with that benchmark that you have to purchase that there's many under the age of 25. I find it hard to believe how they would have that much extra money to make that kind of status. So I think things are very askewed. I think that's the world we're living in, where everything's at face value. And I feel bad for that generation that's so focused on that right now, because, there's going to be a time when they get older, lines start creeping in, and you know what? Are they supposed to say, oh, I'm not going to do makeup anymore, I'm over the age of 40, oh, I can't wear makeup anymore, I'm over the age of 50? No. So I don't know. I don't know how we fix this problem. I think, being loud about it with our voices helps a little bit, but I definitely, between the incident I had at Sephora where I was overlooked for a good 20 to 25 minutes at least, it was really bad, you guys. I felt like I was just absolutely nobody for the longest time. But with that incident and what I've been seeing on social media lately with us more mature YouTubers, I feel like we're onto something here. I would like to know what you guys think about it. I feel like there definitely is some ageism there and some discrimination there, and it's a shame. I don't think that we should be put out to the pasture just because we turn a certain age. If it's our desire to not wear makeup anymore, so be it. But I know I still wear makeup. I still have a ton of it, and I'm over 50. So why are you not focusing on me? Why are you not helping me when I walk into Sephora? Why do I get picked over and you choose, a college student? I don't know. Is it because I look like I'm the college student's mom and you don't focus on me? I don't know what it is, but boy, something needs to change, I'm telling you. So that's my rant for the day. Let me know if you have any opinions on this, if you've had any issues with something like this, because I would love to hear your story. Will I still shop at Sephora? Yeah, normally actually I buy a lot online, but I went in this one particular time because I wanted to swatch some things. Let me know what you're thinking about this topic, and if you have any good ideas or suggestions, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.